What's up guys, Ice Bus Adventures here, and what you guys saw in this video is finally here, and I'd like to thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. This really means a lot to me, and to make this up for my 1,000 subscriber special, here's my promised Q&A. So anyways, chocolate or chips? Honestly, if I was to be honest with you, I much prefer chocolate, because chocolate, I absolutely love chocolate. So yeah, chocolate for the win. Question 2, buses or video game? Oh, definitely buses, because when you're on the bus, you can go out a lot, and it's much better than sitting at home all day playing video games, in my opinion. So yeah, I much prefer buses, and in my opinion, I much prefer buses, and I love buses so much. So yeah, buses for the win. Okay, question 3. What got you so interested in buses? Okay, to be honest with you, I started my interest in buses in July 2019, because when I was like in primary school, I searched up some Alexander Dennis buses, and wow, they were so cool. I loved those buses, to be honest. So yeah, that's what started my interest in buses. Certainly because of specific buses like the Alexander Dennis Enviro 400 MC and Enviro 200 MC. These were the reasons why I got interested in buses. So yeah, that's what started my interest. Question 4. Optare or ADL? ADL for the win, because ADL, also known as Alexander Dennis, is much reliable than Optare. And honestly, if I was to be really honest with you, Alexander Dennis has way cooler buses than Optare, to be honest with you. Well, the only good thing Optare has, in my opinion, is solo. So yeah, I much prefer Alexander Dennis, in my opinion. Question 4. What got you into buses / bus spotting? Like I said on my previous question, I started my interest in buses since July 2019 because of how cool the Alexander Dennis buses were. And I started bus spotting in 2022, specifically in August 2022, because I wanted to like spot the Yutong E12s. It's because like when I was spotting Yutong E12s, I started off by spotting Yutong E12s in mega buses around Cardiff. So yeah, that's what started my interest in bus spotting, because I like taking photos of certain buses, which then resulted in taking photos of even more buses since 2023. 4. Cardiff or London? Ooh, that's a really impossible question. That's impossible, to be honest, because I love both cities. Cardiff is such an amazing city. I lived there most of my life, and London, wow, I love London so much. So yeah, but anyways, what do I prefer? In my opinion, I much prefer London than Cardiff, even though I love Cardiff and lived there most of my life. Here's why. Number 1, London has so many buses, way more than Cardiff. Number 2, it's extremely luxurious in London, and it has so many cool things in London. Number 3, it's home to one of the world's most popular tourist attractions, such as Big Ben, the London Eye, Tower Bridge of London. I'm sorry about that, guys. As I was about to say, London, I love London so much, because it's home to lots of tourist attractions, such as the Big Ben, London Eye, and Tower Bridge of London. So yeah, London for the win. Question 7. What genuinely got you interested in bus spotting? Like I said on my previous question, I spotted certain buses, such as like the Megabus Plaxton Elite Interdeckers and the Yutong E12s, and that was like back in 2022 or something, like I just said. So in my opinion, I started interested in bus spotting because I took images of certain buses I really loved, which then 1 year later resulted in me taking photos of even more buses, such as the Citaros, Enviro 200Cs and many more. Question 8. What is your favourite bus model? Ooh, that's another trick question, because there are a bunch of bus models I like. I like Yutong E12s because they're really nice buses, but in my opinion my overall favourite is the Alexander Dennis Enviro 400 MMC range. And there's not just one Enviro 400 MC, there's 3 different types. There's the normal Enviro 400 MC, the Scania N250UB Enviro 400 MC, and the Volvo B5LH Enviro 400 MC. But anyways, I much prefer the Enviro 400 MC more than any other bus in the UK. Number 9. What is your favourite bus company? Ooh, another trick question, because to be honest with you, there are a bunch of bus operators I love. I love my top 5 favourites: Cardiff Bus, Stagecoach, National Express, First Bus and Newport Bus. But anyways, here's my favourites. As a family-run municipal bus operator, I much prefer Cardiff Bus. As a national bus operator, I prefer Stagecoach, and as a coach operator, I prefer National Express. But overall, I much prefer Stagecoach because they're a good operator in my opinion. But anyways, if you're not a big fan of Stagecoach, I respect your opinion, but please respect my opinion, alright? And last but not least, question 10. Have you spotted the 94 to Colca Arms in person? Yes, I have. Even though I've never went to Colca Arms in person.
The next stop is Elm Street.
Sorry about the interruptions, but anyways, I've never been to Colca Arms before, but I have spotted the 94 to Colca Arms many times, because the 94, in my opinion, I like that route, to be honest. But anyways, guys, yeah, what I have to say is, I wish I went to Colca Arms, but I have spotted the 94 to Colca Arms loads of times in Cardiff Bus Interchange. So yeah, I have spotted the 94 to Colca Arms in person. Well, anyways, guys, that's the end of my Q&A. I really hope you guys enjoyed my Q&A, and if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you later.
The next stop is Oakfield Street.
And before I end the video, I'd like to say this again. Thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers, guys. This really means a lot to me. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.